Chapter 7 focuses on how to calculate trade discounts as well as cash discounts. You ready? Let's go. So we'll focus on things such as how to determine a single trade discount using formulas and complements. We'll look at shipping terms such as FOB shipping point and FOB destination and understand what those terms actually mean. We'll look at the list price of an item, net price, and trade discounts. And we'll end the chapter on how to calculate what's known as chain discounts. In the second half of the chapter, or in our second video lecture, we'll focus on credit terms. You'll see terms like 2/10, N/30. Understand what those terms represent. We'll look at what's called the credit period compared to the discount period. And if we make a partial payment, are we still allowed a discount? Or are we? We'll see. This first section, we look at the calculation of a trade discount amount to get the net price. So we're saying that the list price of an item is $11,550, but there's a trade discount of 25%. To determine the amount of the trade discount, multiply the list price times the trade discount rate to get a discount of $2,887.50. So if the list price is $11,550, after the 25% trade discount, we would pay a net price of $8,662.50. Terms. Notice we have the nice airplane here, and we have the buyer who is in one location, the seller is in a separate location. So when you purchase items, whether you purchase online or at a retail outlet, and there's what we call freight terms. You may see terms such as FOB shipping point. It's important to understand what these terms actually mean, what they represent. The term FOB stands for free on board. If the terms are FOB shipping point, the freight charges are free up to the shipping point, which would be the buyer's location. So if the terms are FOB shipping point, it means the buyer pays the freight cost. So again, if the terms are FOB shipping point, the buyer is going to pay the freight cost. In our illustration here, let's assume that the buyer is in Boston. The buyer is going to be in San Diego and the seller is going to be in Boston. If the terms are FOB shipping point, then the buyer has to pay the freight once the items leave the seller's location. So the terms are FOB shipping point, it means the buyer has to pay for the freight charges. Now, if the terms are FOB destination, it means the freight charges are free up until their final destination. Therefore, under FOB destination, the seller has to pay for the actual freight cost. So when you're purchasing an item, look at the freight terms. If it says FOB shipping point and you're the buyer, then you're paying the actual freight. If it's FOB destination, then the seller is paying the actual freight charges. When we talk about trade discounts, we look at the trade discount, which will be given, and the remaining amount is known as the complement. The complement is the remaining percentage after the trade discount. For example, if the trade discount is 25%, then the complement would be, you got it, 75%, because the complement is 100% minus the trade discount, or 75%. We'll take that information, we'll put it into some actual numbers. What if you want to buy a Macintosh computer that costs $2,700, but they're offering you a trade discount of 40%? Two questions. What will be the amount of the trade discount? And what would be the amount of the net price? That would be the price after the actual trade discount. First, let's compute the trade discount. You multiply the list price of $2,700 times the 40% to get a trade discount of $1,080. The net price is the list price minus the trade discount, which give us a net price of $1,620. So you would pay for this computer after discount a total of $1,620. Now, if we look at it from the complement standpoint, again, the complement is the percentage less the trade discount. Since the discount is 40%, the complement is 60%. So if I take 60% of the list price, it also gives me the net price of $1,620. So you can choose either of these methods to get the end result, which will be the actual net price for the computer. Now, sometimes they'll give us certain information, such as the net price and the trade discount, but not give us the list price. The good news is this: if I know any two of these three unknowns, I can solve for the other. So if I know the net price and the trade discount, we can calculate the list price by using the formula. If I take my net price divided by the complement of the trade discount rate, that will give me the list price of the item. So in our example again, with a 40% trade discount, the complement is going to be 60%. So if you take your net price, divide that by 0.60, that would give us the list price of $2,700. So if I know any of these two variables, list price, net price, or the complement of the trade discount rate, then I can solve for the unknown. Chain discounts. What do we mean by a chain discount? It refers to a series of discounts, meaning there's going to be two or more discounts. So you may see a chain discount saying 20/15/10. A mistake made by students often is they'll add those all together and say that, okay, well, that's 20, 15, and 10. The total discount is 45%. And that's wrong. That's not how you handle an actual chain discount. When you have a chain discount, you're going to take the complement of each of those after the discount. So for example, if 20% is the discount, the complement is going to be 80 because those two together must equal 100%. So the trade discount is 15%, the complement will be 85. A discount of 10%, the complement is going to be 90. You're going to multiply the complement from each of those together to get your net price. So you multiply the 0.80 times 0.85 times 90 to get the net price of 0.612 or 61.2%. Once you have the actual net price, you multiply times the list price in order to get the amount we're going to sell the actual item for. But once again, do not add these together to get the discount. You're going to multiply the complement of each discount to get your net price as a percentage. Okay? Or another option, you can multiply the actual discount to 20% times 0.15 times 0.10 This 0.388 or 38.8% gives you your net trade discount. If I subtract the net trade discount from 100%, it'll give me my net price of 0.612 as a percentage. So what if we have office equipment that costs $15,000, but there's a chain discount of 20/15/10? We're saying what is going to be the net price. So you could do it the long way. You could take 15,000 times 20%, get a discount of 3,000, which means the remaining cost would be 12,000. Then take 12,000 times 15%, get a discount of 1,800. Subtract that from the 12,000, get a price of 10,200. Take that times 0.10, get a discount of $1,020. And if I take 1,020 from 10,200, it'll give me a net price of $9,180. We could do that, but we won't have time to do all that. No, let me show you a shortcut. If you just take the complements of those discounts, the 0.80, 0.85 times 0.90, that'll give us 0.612 or 61.2%. Multiply that times the list price of 15,000, that gives us a net price of $9,108. Now, it wasn't that a lot easier than what we just did in the slide before. I know, you could thank me later. Or, go back, you can do the trade discount. To get the trade discount, if the complement is 0.612, the trade discount is 0.388. Take that times 15,000 to get our trade discount, or subtract the net price from the list price to get the amount of the discount as well. Having fun yet? Good. So again, this is just another way of showing how to get the actual trade discount. If I multiply the list price being 15,000 times 0.388. Again, the complement is 0.612, which means the discount is 100 minus the complement. It gives you 0.388. Take it times 15,000 to get the amount of your trade discount. Well, that's all we have for part 1 of our Chapter 7 lecture notes. Stay tuned for part 2.